Living the premium style and all that makes you smile. Show me the stars, the loud applause.
Hello, Invade. Welcome to Lagos. Come on in, let me show you my home.
Lagos doesn't disappoint. This is exactly what we were expecting. The luxury, the structures, the wealth, African influences, and the feel of endless summer. We'll be bringing you today's show from a New York-styled masterpiece where interior designer Miracle calls home in Lagos.
Miracle, it's so good to be here. I love this home. I think we had a shoot the first time actually, where we were shooting the home because I needed to sit to have a proper conversation about your house. It's quite different. But first, we're greeted by this wine cellar here. What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, I travel a lot and I'm a lover of wine. And honestly, it happens to that Cape Town is one of my favorite places in the world.
We need to keep Cape Town now.
So yes, whenever I visit Cape Town, I make sure I go for like wine tasting and all that. So from there, I get like collections of my wine. And whenever I travel as well to Italy, France, I always go for wine tasting as well. So from there, my love for wine and mostly wine actually grew. And I'm like, yes, of course, I need to have a wine cellar in my house. Very important.
You brought a whole wine cellar to Lagos. Well, guys, we need to gatekeep Cape Town, right? France, Italy, you know what to do. But I mean, the space looks iconic. What was the vision for, what was your overall vision, when you wanted to create your own home?
Well, I wanted a space that once I get in, I feel at peace. Most importantly, I design homes for clients and I always want to like make them to be happy at home and feel so relaxed and peaceful and not even want to leave the house unless it's really important. So what I wanted, I have an interior designer's life is a very hectic life, very hectic work. We deal with a lot of people and all that in our day-to-day, artisans, clients, every other person. So I really wanted to design a place that once I get into the house, I feel at home. I feel at peace. This is just like my sacred palace. When I get in, I just don't want to forget about whatever issues I've had during the day and all that.
That's how I feel.
So yes, that was honestly the idea behind creating this, and I always feel at home whenever I step into this place. It's always like brand new to me.
Well, if you ever start an Airbnb business, guys, you know where to go to when you're in Lagos, right? But we're in Lagos, but you've set a very strong boundary between the interior and exterior spaces in the sense that when you're outside, you don't know what to expect when you're inside, because I'm sure that I was very surprised, and not just me, obviously everyone that has come to this home is actually, oh wow, is that his home? And then get in here like, okay, wow, where is this? So, how did you do that?
Honestly, I get that a lot, honestly, right? My friends, whenever they visit, be like, this house looks new every day. And it's just like, am I in New York? Am I, like, where am I? Like, how did you design this house to be so totally different from what we see from, like, our day-to-day or Lagos when we visit our friends in Lagos and all that? And I love that feedback because that keeps me going. That makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. And honestly, designing this space, I got inspired from obviously traveling abroad a lot and all that. So when I travel, the kind of shows I watch as well, that helped me to like come up with the right ideas to design this space. And the feedback I get from people that visit and all that, that's all I actually need to know.
It keeps you going. I mean, exactly. Like there are statement pieces, there are things that actually appeal to every design lover. I mean, this is Invade the Home Obsession. I think I'm very inspired by this space, but you're actually a very bold interior designer, I must say, because how were you able to incorporate this color scheme and you feel very comfortable with it? The only house that I think that you guys are also going to see on the show is Shanae Anderson's house from All Aligned Interiors. And coming inside here, you've done it quite well.
Thank you so much. Thank
you. How did you pull that off? What were you thinking? What were you thinking?
While I was designing this house, honestly, I wanted to do something totally different from everything I've designed in the past. So if you look around the house, you see like statement pieces. You can see like the walls. The wall that I did had skull stucco wall. So I decided to go for like, normally it's done in white, but I decided to go for like a dark color so that it would just be like, when people enter, they'll be like, what is this? What is this wall? Then I also didn't want to do it all around the house so that it wouldn't be too dark. That's why you can see that they have the white walls, the white curtains, and the gray couch, then a bit of colors from the dining as well. So I'm obviously a very contemporary designer. So I just started to pick different things and just put them together. And honestly, it's a gift. I didn't go to school to study interior design. I'm like a self-taught interior designer. I just keep learning on the job. And most time I just put the colors together. I'll be like, okay, this color together. I'm like, oh, this actually looks nice. Let me do it like this. So honestly, it's just been like, trying to put them together. At the end of the day, it just always come out together very nicely.
I think it's always different when you interview your friend on the show. So just in case you're thinking that he doesn't know what he's doing, he has a very clean eye for fashion. I mean, that's how he was able to put this together. So I'll give you guys bits and pieces just to place, his background in interior design. But I think I love everything I see. Were there any challenges that you went through, putting this together? I mean, having to have the structure. What were the challenges you went through designing it? Any considerations?
Challenges. the other name for interior design should be challenges, because how do you design a space like this without like a lot of challenges, especially when you're a designer in Nigeria? It is honestly not so easy as people think.
It's not that bad in Nigeria, guys. Still visit.
It is not that bad, right? But it's in Nigeria. It's different. We get to work with like a lot of artisans and a lot of people that just don't keep to time, don't keep to their word, and it just takes a lot to like get to build your own team, to like teach them to work according to how you really want to work. But regardless, especially working in Lagos, you can tell the client that, or if someone is telling you that they're coming to the house in 1 hour, just give them extra 2 hours, because traffic is definitely you're going to add 2 hours for traffic. And yes, but that's like our day-to-day, and honestly, I'm used to it already. By the grace of God, it keeps getting better each year, because like the team keeps improving and getting to like know how I work, and just makes things way easier. But always there are always challenges in this job. That's all I have to tell you.
Great. I love the space. Are there any key changes that you're looking to make soon? Or the next time we come to this house, what are we going to see, or what change are you making already?
Honestly, I recently just changed my curtains, because I traveled and I saw, normally the curtains are supposed to be like the colored curtains are supposed to be in front, and the white curtains, which are the blinds, are supposed to be behind. But I traveled recently to SA, my friend's house, and I saw that his curtains were the white blinds were in front, and the curtain. I'm like, okay, this is a nice idea. Let me bring it back. So if you look at my curtains, they're actually the same, because I was like, this is really nice, and this is different from what we are used to. So that is me. When I travel and I see things, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me bring this back and try it out in my house. If this works, then I'll start like with the other projects that I have as well. So.
Okay, if you know this guy, don't allow him into your house. He could be stealing 1 or 2, but okay, don't take my word for it. But thank you so much. I think with your background for fashion, I'm very excited to see your closet. Is it something you might want to show us?
Oh, no, of course. I keep saying it all the time that if I wasn't an interior designer, I would be a fashion designer. Always. Like, I didn't even know I was going to turn out to be an interior designer, honestly. I always thought I was going to be a fashion designer. Yes.
But here we are. Yes. So guys, let's go and see the closet.
Welcome to my closet.
Wow. Are you selling outfits? I think, guys, this is what happens in Lagos because we just came from Edia's house and her closet is looking almost like this. No. Okay. But I can say something. This is a true reflection of who you are. What is your personal style actually? What is your personal style? I mean, something you think the public doesn't know.
I'm actually a very, very simple person.
Not like this. Not with all this. If you're simple, you have
My
like.
style is just very simple. Really simple, unique and simple, that's it.
You said you like white and black, but
Not into colorful, actually. Not a lot of colors. If you look around, you can see black, white, nude.
okay. I really enjoy being in this space. What was the concept? What did you want it to be for you?
Like I said earlier, I just wanted a space that would just be home, like peace. Something like a very peaceful place for me as well. And I'm a lover of fashion. I love fashion a lot. I love buying clothes. I love trying different outfits.
That's not being simple.
I love buying different outfits. And yeah, so when I was designing the space, I decided to create something that I would come in, I just feel like I'm in a boutique, just shopping. So I just wanted everything to be very visible. The clothes are properly arranged, like colors and all that. So that's what I wanted while I was designing this. But so each compartment I needed, okay, this is where my trousers are going to be, the shirts, the t-shirts, the shoes, what kind of shoe, my gym shoes, my normal work day-to-day shoes and all that. So that's what I had in mind while I was designing this. And obviously it's a man's closet, right? So dark gray happens to be one of my favorite colors as well. So that's why I decided to go for dark gray. You wouldn't see dark gray in your typical homes because that's not like a go-to color for designers to use when they're designing their closets as well. So that's why I decided to do. I like unique things, I like different things. So I decided to go for like dark gray color. Yeah.
Amazing. So let's call the home peace.
Yes.
This is 5-star living. The design is first price and lavish. Now let's enjoy the house tour.
So this is like the first place you see once you get into the house. So this is one of my favorite places in the house. My wine cellar. I travel a lot, and I love wine. So I collect a lot of wines when I travel. Cape Town, Italy, France, different places. So come on. So this is the kitchen, and it's also one of my favorite places in the house. I do not get to cook as much, but when I do, I really love staying in this space. I love the idea of having a black kitchen. It's not your regular kitchen that you get to see anywhere. And moving on to the living room, this is where I host my guests. This is like my sanctuary. This is where I get to relax when I'm back from work. I sit and I watch TVs. That's one of my favorite things to do as well. Watch TV shows and other things. I have the dining space. I rarely get to use this dining space, that's the honest truth. But yeah, when I have my nieces, my nephews around and my family, they get to use the dining. And my babies, the plants. I'm a plant dad. This mirror is one of my favorite unique spaces in the house. I love the different shapes and yeah, how they help just bring out the dining space area. And this is where I get to sit when I don't want to eat in the dining space. And this is actually where I eat most of the time, drink and host guests. I love hosting my friends actually, so come on, let me show you one. They're actually my favorite place in this house, my closet. Come. Welcome to my favorite place in this house, my room and my closet. I got someone to help me design the space because I just love everywhere being organized. The shoe section, the shirts, the trousers, and the perfume section, my jewelry section, and obviously the bed area is one of, my favorite places. I decided to go with a dark gray headboard design with PU stones and a bit of color to add a bit of color to this room because everywhere here is bit like white and dark gray. So that's why I decided to choose this burnt orange bed to be able to have a pop of color here. And this is where when I want to do like a bit of work in the bedroom, this is where I sit to do a bit of work, write my quotations and come up with concepts, and also to read when I want to read as well. This is where I sleep. I am very particular about the headboard design because I decided to go for something that is not usually like the regular design. I wanted to go for like a whole low headboard design, and the headboard I decided to go for the black PU stone panels, dark grey PU stone panels, and this color of bed, the burnt orange bed, to be able to have like a touch of pop of color in the room as well. So this is where I spy on my friends when they are visiting. Come, let me show you guys. Hello guys. So yeah, my favorite quotes in the world, and this is what I wake up to whenever I wake up in the morning. If you can dream it, you can do it. That's my favorite quote. So I decided to put it in my room to see it every morning once I wake up. So thank you, Invade, for coming to my home in Lagos. I hope to see you somewhere, probably New York, London, who knows? Thank you so much. See you guys next time.
Well, Miracle, it's not goodbye yet. We have a little something for you. We hope you like it.
No way! I saw your car downstairs. I'm like, this is okay, let's go. So good to see you guys. Oh my god. What? I'm like, who is Melody? They say, oh, they have friends bringing something over, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my god. This your bag has to show. We are all for the details.
What an Invade experience. The love and the style of the home makes premium living in Lagos the easiest no matter the weather. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more. Until next time, keep invading.